All good?
All good.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you very much. Presenting Carl Veart. When you're ready.
Carl, have you ever seen a more frustrating game where you create so many chances and not got on the score sheet and had so much of the game?
Yeah, I suppose that sums it up pretty much, doesn't it? Yeah, we created a lot of opportunities. We just didn't take them. At the end of the day, we weren't at our best. We just weren't ruthless enough, and just didn't make the most of our opportunities.
I mean, the finishing apart, were you happy with most other areas of the game?
No, not at all. We were far too slow today. Second to too much. Yes, we had a lot of possession, but it wasn't the type of football that we wanted to play. It was too slow. I don't know whether it had to do with there was you just couldn't get any tempo in the game. There was a lot of free kicks, a lot of slow down of the game. We're supposed to play 60 minutes of ball in play this year. I reckon we would be lucky if we got half of that today. It was just stop start. It was hard to get your momentum in the game, so it was disappointing. We weren't great. Yes, we created some opportunities, but yeah, not good.
Macarthur obviously lost the Veart pretty early in the game after about 10 minutes or so. I'm not suggesting for one moment you lapsed into any complacency because of that, but he's obviously their major playmaker.
Yeah, look, he's a quality player. He's shown that over the course of the couple of years that he's been in the A-League. He's won a Johnny Warren medal, so you don't do that unless you're a quality player. I suppose it'd be a big loss for him. Hopefully it's not a major injury, because even though I'm an opposition coach, I want to see good players play football. I want to see good football, and he brings that.
I mean, he got fouled a few times in those first few minutes. I guess the cynics will say, "Oh, did you target him?" and stuff like that.
Well, I think that's something that a lot of the players have to have a look at themselves. Right across the league, far too many players go down far too easily. Right across the league, it's frustrating to watch. And my understanding was they were going to stop giving a lot of these soft fouls. You watch the English Premier League, half the fouls that were given today wouldn't be given. It's something that the players in this league need to take responsibility for.
Did you have any issues with any of the no-goal calls, the three that were disallowed?
Yeah, I'd say the Heroes one in the second half. I don't understand why that one was disallowed. The other ones were clear offside, I think. But I don't know why it takes so long for it to go. I don't know how much time would have been wasted on a lot of those VAR checks.
Did you feel hard done by some of the fouls that were called?
Yeah, I just think that sometimes if you ever come and watch an A-League team train and they play a game, there's never a foul given. And players, they don't fall down because they know if they fall down at training they're not going to get a free kick. But on the league game, if they fall down, they know they're going to get a free kick, and it's something that we need to stop in the league if we want to attract more fans to the game. It's something that needs to be sorted out.
Carl, can you explain a bit further about the stop-start nature of the game, and it's really frustrating for you as a coach. Do you feel ultimately it takes away from the spectacle when it's so stop-start and you just can't get into the game?
Yeah, most definitely. I think it takes away from the spectacle of the supporters as well. They don't want to see free kicks every couple of minutes, and then it takes them a minute to take a free kick, and it's just we all want to see attacking football. We want to see the ball in play as much as we can. And it was just today it was just very difficult. Stop start all the way through.
So how much of a role do you feel that played in your?
Oh, look, it's still in the moments in the game we still had enough opportunities in the game time, but that's something that we need to look at ourselves. We just weren't clinical enough in the box. So we got in there enough times, had enough opportunities, and we just didn't take them.
So I just want to go back to the De Veart stuff for a second. It seemed very clear very early on, and it looked like it was part of the game plan for your side to limit his impact. I'm not suggesting anyway there was anything untowards in that strategy. Like how much did his early substitution change the way that you needed to approach the game?
It didn't change at all for us. We know that they've got 4 or 5 good attacking players, and we needed to limit the spaces for them to play in, and needed to be compact. I don't know how you say he was fouled a lot. I don't know if there was any fouls. A lot of them were pushes or body contact. For me, that's a lot of that's play on.
And then I think it was Isaias who had the turnover for the first goal. There was a lot of space in and around Isaias when he turned that over. How frustrating is it for you as a coach knowing that a player of that quality made such a simple error?
Yeah, that's fine. We all make mistakes. Not a problem. I have no issue with players making mistakes as long as they're trying to be positive.
What do you think of Arzani's performance today?
Yeah, look, Daniel was a quality player, but he had some moments in the game today. He scored the goal and made the second. As a coach, you just want him to be more involved because he's exciting. People want to watch him play because he's exciting. So it's just a matter of how you can get him involved more.
One more. Last question.
Goodwin can't just come back from that groin injury, but he did play a bit under par from what I saw today. How did you see it?
Yeah, it's going to take time. You know, as I said, it's only his second run in this pre-season. He showed glimpses of his quality. You know, put some good balls in the box that we should have scored from. But you know, he's still quite rusty. But getting 60 minutes into him was, you know, he'll benefit for that, and he'll be better next week.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
I'll see you down there at the spectrum.